Those of you gentle viewers who've been following us for a while may recall our friend Marina, who featured prominently in our Ivano-Frankivsk videos. As well as our blood-curdling Halloween special. After months of living in the Carpathian Mountains, during which serene day followed upon serene day, Marina decided that we'd become too calm. So, one day in autumn, she decided to pay us a visit. Then in winter, she did it again. It's about a 3-kilometer walk into the village center from where we live. And we have to walk on to the center every time we need to get some more food. Because there really isn't a shop to speak of out where we are. An unexpected discovery. Strawberries. We thought the season for those was gone long ago.
All right, here they are. This morning started with the words, "We're not drinking today." That's what she said.
Mom.
But we did it.
Right.
It's not morning.
You wake up, you make resolutions.
What are you drinking, guys?
Milk stout.
And
What?
Carpathian sausages.
Oh, Carpathian sausages.
Carpathian sausage.
Are they tasty?
It's perfect for the stout.
Okay. All right, let's hope we survive this day.
Beer on a cold day.
Yeah, you can see the misty mountains outside.
Alright, so this is our local shop. All the crackers you can possibly want. We got some happening music. And look, we even have Asian ingredients here. Rice for sushi. Well, this is not one of the better known water sources in this area. You have to be a local.
I found her.
There she is.
She
You
went
know about
up
this
there.
stuff. And so we return from our trip into town with our haul. And our friend Marina leading the way.
We found baby here. They want to take it home.
Probably they own it here. Well, if they'll give it to
It's
if they'll
such a
give it
good-
to us, we'll take it.
Such a good fur. It's crazy. She's smiling. Look at her.
Yeah, I know.
God.
Is that fun?
So cold. I'm not sure if I can make it.
You can.
Well, I'm not gonna join you. You
I
all.
can make
Yeah, this
some
is all. This is all yours.
My bones. Ah. Ah. My bones. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is horrible.
Okay, keep in mind this is October in the Carpathian Mountains. The girls have decided to go for a nice, refreshing swim this morning before breakfast. Nice, refreshing swim, huh? Oh, yeah. All right. Woo! There we go. That's the spirit.
Лісапед, колісний ранжировки, свідок великий є, село широке, на багажник покладу, ромішки з буряка, і лечу через село. Лісапедом, наче танко, лісапед, мій лісапед, колісний ранжировки, свідок великий є, село широке, на багажник покладу, ромішки з буряка, і лечу через село. Лісапедом, наче танко, Čekamo fajno, mi idemo dalje na bicikli.
Тож, починаємо, будь ласка. Я вас навіть потримаю. Дивіться, ви тільки в руки взяли ножу стала. Так акуратніше усім, да? Ну, давай. Дивіться, прийшов наш американський друг. Він, до речі, так на Октоберфесті гуцульському закохався в класі, що коли чув, що у нас буде свято вина, то він з Америки пішком прибіг. Ну, поїхали, так. Спокійно, ще дивіться. Оплески! Така мініатюрна дама так розірвала прибігу. Файно, тепер її язичок не кладемо, це не туди. Пальчиками так знизу, воно так якось воно впевненіше буде. Ні, все одно вийде, вони хотіть. О, нічого, ви чули оплески? Ну, дякую, ви крута, ну і все, ваш вик. Якщо хочете, це
So here we are, gentle viewers, on our way to, where are we going?
We're going to Sauna and Chans.
We're going to Sauna and Chan. What is a Chan?
Chan is a traditional Carpathian
Bath.
bath.
That's right. Chan is a traditional Carpathian bath. So we're going to the traditional Carpathian bath in the sauna. Dobre.
Look at this! It's such a gorgeous spot. Look at the river.
Oh ho ho! There's the bath. We got some birch branches in there.
Okay, this is the shower. They don't have a cold swimming pool. They just suggest to go straight into the river.
Right, with these things, it's always a good idea to go hot and then go cold immediately afterwards. So we don't actually have a cold plunge pool
Here.
this time around. But
This is hot. Follow the tap. Oh, that's a nice dining area with the dishes and everything. TV, you can watch your
all right, we can watch our Netflix. That's extraordinarily important.
and drink your tequila.
And drink our tequila. Tequila and Netflix is a mean combination. I agree.
Oh, and this is special.
Yeah, you'll have to take off the cap to put that on, huh?
Yeah.
What does it say on the front?
It said, I love sauna.
Okay. Beautiful. We're just going to hang out here in the sauna and in the bath for the next few hours. We would have liked a snowier scene, but that's what we've got. It's still quite beautiful out here in the mountains. This is where we live. It's a beautiful place. And that looks nice and hot. All right. Ready for the bath?
I was born red.
Everybody happy in here?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Болит? Так я такое нащупаю. Не, ну полечу просто. I'm gonna have my revenge.
So Valentina, here we are in the Carpathian Mountains at the end of December, and we're hanging out in the sauna. And we have lived here in this area. This is just a walk down the street for us for 4 months, almost 5 now, right? And can you tell me your impressions of living in this area and being back in Ukraine? You can just go ahead and say what you like.
Yeah, it's very quiet life out here. Honestly, I didn't expect us to stay here as long as we did, because I thought we might want something livelier and with more facilities and services. But it turned out to be just perfect, and we just enjoy this quiet countryside life. Even though most people see it for themselves as a retired time,
Old retired people's
Yes.
kind of lifestyle we
But
live, yeah.
for us, I think we already reached the stage where we are ready for this kind of life. Or maybe we're just that kind of
It's not that we're old and boring. It's just that.
we're boring.
Well, no, I think it's that you reach a certain stage in your life where you realize that hanging around on the internet all day and scrolling is not the life you want to live, and you have a hankering for more elemental things, and this kind of living in this place grounds us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because for me, to connect with nature, and especially with the Ukrainian nature, I didn't even expect myself to feel this way, but I've just recently discovered that connecting with the elements of the nature and my Marina. This is the element of nature, I suppose.
Marina is an element of nature. Sure.
So, and I just feel very grounded, very connected, and very grateful.
Yeah.
And I want people to come to Ukraine and just experience this.
The only thing we lack out here, the only thing that's truly missing is it's December 22nd. It's just a few days before Christmas. And there's no snow. I thought for sure the snow would be stacked chest high out here on December 22nd, but hasn't happened yet.
Terrifying! Don't do it!
So would you say taking the cold plunge in the river after sitting here in the sauna is a fun experience for you?
In Chan, it gets to a point where your body, after all this shock, really relaxes, and you feel, oh my God, it's really nice. But
Hot?
you need to get to that point where it's enjoyable, because before it's all very stressful, but oh my God, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Now it looks so good.
Yeah, this is a brutally hot pool, and then the river there is brutally cold. This is supposedly good therapy for you.
Yeah, at some point you just start enjoying it.
That's right.
That's when you know that you're a real masochist.
That's right. You do this a couple times a week, and you live forever, right? That's That's what they
It
call.
reminds me of being married. At the beginning it hurts, but then you get used to it.
That's right. You get used to everything in this life, right?
Yes. Cheers.
So if you put your feet in the very bottom of this pool here, it burns your feet because there's actually they've lit a fire beneath this tub, and so we're basically cooking. We're like a human soup here in this place, but we're a human soup. We got some herbs and spices here to make us very delicious. And it's dark out here now, huh?
Yeah, the stars aren't here yet. We're waiting for the stars to come out.
I'll tell you, if you're a stargazer, then this is a good place for you, because here in the mountains, there's very little. In these remote mountain villages, there's very little electric light at night, so stars are very clear. It's a little early for them now, but maybe they'll come later. What do you say?
Well, at least you have one star with you always.
So another thing with these saunas is you can put any kind of scented oils or anything like that over these hot rocks, and Marina is pouring beer
What?
over the hot rocks. She's of the opinion that this is going to bring. It brings a nice beery smell to the place, I've got to admit, but I'm not sure if I want.
Come on in and close the door.
It's like a hot pub in here.
Mr. East wouldn't waste his beer like this.
Yeah, Mr. East would find better uses for his beer, but
Marina!
okay, that's enough. There we go. Ah! Boom! Oh! But you can put some nice little, just a few drops of essential oils on there, and it brings a nice aroma to the place. I'm not so sure about beer. For Marina, the beer smell is okay, but I guess it's okay. It's starting to burn. It's more of a burnt beer smell now. Which, if you like the burnt beer smell in your saunas, then see, we brought these. These are essential oils. This is Brookstone Inhale Lavender Orange and Patchouli. I'm not even sure what patchouli is, but I'm sure it's nice. And the other one is Ylang Orange and Lavender. So, yeah, I'm sure that's a much nicer smell when you drip a little bit on the rocks than beer. But, to each his or her own. So, what's your verdict?
Well, I would say that it's a very pleasant experience because your body is very relaxed, and 4 hours is definitely a right time. Overall, it's a very nice, relaxing experience. I feel like I'm ready to go to bed. Mm-hmm. How was it for you, Mr. East?
If I were any more relaxed, I'd be dead.
Okay.
We had a fine experience here. Plunged into the hot pool, went to the sauna, dipped into the ice cold river, and now we're going to go back out into the cold night and build a bonfire, drink some vodka, and howl at the moon.
All right, sounds like a plan. We'll show you this material in the next episode.
Yeah, that's a little too dark for our crappy camera.
Hey, and
Drinking
Marina,
vodka and
how was
howling
that for
at the
you?
moon.
Okay. Marina is so relaxed that she can't even talk.
You can't even reply. All right.
All right.
Well,
See
back
you
out into the night we
later.
go, yeah.